Hey, what's up guys? This is Lonit here, and today I am going to bring you the long-awaited Cromwell B comparison to the Cromwell itself, some gameplay footage, some explanations about it. The Cromwell B was a great gift from one of my clanmates, Craven, if you don't know. He will be joining my streams quite often. It was meant to actually push the videos and the stream itself, and let's get right to it, shall we? Right, I'm here now in the garage after the update 9.15, and as you should know, actually, they updated the freaking UI, and it is awesome, guys. It not only shows the stats of the tank itself, but also the stat you of the tank you actually really have in the garage. So, if I compare my Cromwell to the Cromwell B, I can for example, go over to concealment. This one has 17.4 concealment while stationary. The Cromwell itself has only 16.9. So just in comparison, I can just click over to the other tank and really see what difference there is between them. But for now, I will try to show it you per website. Comparing the Cromwell with the Cromwell B, both from the UK line, and these tanks are so similar. There are only slight differences. If we look at the speed, there it's the same. Hit points is the same. If we go over to the engine, it has the same horsepower. The only huge difference is the traverse speed. The Cromwell B at 50 degrees per second compares to the Cromwell itself with 36 degrees per second. To add on top of that, the ground resistance is on the Cromwell B way better than for the Cromwell. Alright, now that we finished this comparison, it is not too detailed, but whatever. I'm going to go over to some of my replays. I'm going to introduce you to my first, which I dealt 3,500 damage in, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's do it. Okay, here we are on the Cromwell B map, Winterberg, and as you can see, it's a tier 8 battle. As a light and a tier 8 fight, I would recommend pushing over to this village area right in front of me, but I don't want to be aggressive, so I will be sitting back behind a boulder or a rock, however you want to call it, and try to get some sneaky shots. And actually it works out. The Cromwell appears, and yeah, let's see how this works. Ah! Pulls out way too far to get a shot. And gets taken out pretty easily. Oh man, this tiger though. I can tell you now it's going to take ages until I actually can kill that tiger. And, I will be missing a lot of shots. But hang in there, I'm going to be certainly killing this tank eventually. Man, that's so sad. I'm just wasting all my bullets on this tank. But I certainly made profit at the end of the game. So what we now see is we actually established quite a lot of tanks over here in this village area, and everything seems to work out fine. But we will drop like flies eventually. But until then, I'll be occupied with the tiger. And another one goes down. Oh wow, so unlucky. Okay, now the tiger spotted me. I don't have Sixth Sense, but I know it because he really aimed at me, and I pulled back just in case. And Su-122-44 appears, which I hope to get a shot into. No, I miss another time. This is actually a really slow battle for me right now. Nothing. I'm just making sure and shooting. I won his dealt some damage, and there's another Cromwell. Here comes a tiger. I load gold, as you can see, because I would really want to get through him. I don't want to waste my time. And there he goes. Okay, we've taken out a Cromwell and tiger now. Let's see, the Cromwell, the other Cromwell just pushed around the corner. Should appear somewhere close by. Yep, back there. You see his turret, so I fire. I wait. He pulls back, and there comes the killing blow. And finally, the tank destroyer pushes up to kill that 34-100. but he's doing such a good job of staying put. Yeah, nice. Now it's down to actually possibly pushing city. Nothing else is spotted, and there is an option to shoot into city area. So I'm gonna take that push up. Okay. So see, I stick behind bushes so that I don't get spotted. Just for safety reasons, I don't want to appear. The Panther exposes himself, but I switch over to the FCM, which is pushing down that road. And he is so helpless, showing his backside right to me. And you can hear I'm penetrating him. Oh, here comes the first shot from the Panther, but the Panther goes down right after that. Oh, the Dicker Max, sweet, 5 kills already, and we're halfway into the game. Our team is actually losing at this point, and the T-34A100 goes in for close quarter combat, and this is really important to join him, to help him, because he possibly won't make it. But with our help, we can still take out the tank without any countering any danger. Alright, so this 100 shot, he has about a 15-second reload time. I will take advantage. And take him out. Right. So now I really have to get into the city area and help out as fast as possible. But I want to stay close to my friends, so I push over to the B line and try to get shots down that road. You'll see in a few secs. And that's the great thing about the Cromwell B, it is maneuverable. You can relocate anytime very fast. It took me about 2 reloads to actually get there. Alright, so here we see the Oni. And my mistake is I should have led that tank better. Never mind. I load premium ammunition because I wanted to kill Oni, but I switch over to standard for the Su-101 just because it's so lightly armored. Oh yeah, the KV-3 gets pounded by me, and here comes the Oni. Okay, so all my teammates went down. There's no way that I can encounter all those enemies by myself, so I'm gonna push back to my friend, the last living tank. It's 100Y with 1 kill. He's not too bad of a player, and I get stuck. Not really. Okay, here it comes. Is he gonna fire at me? No, he takes a shot on the Su-100Y. Pulls back, and this is what you want to do. You want to get as close as possible to that tank and just stick at its side. The gun depression is not big enough to actually shoot you. So as long as you're right beside him, you can take him out easily. Okay, so I get a shot from the Su-101, and this is my biggest mistake. I stay at the same location trying to get a shot into that Su-101. Get taken out. Alright, so that was awesome. Let's stop this here. Okay, I would say I did pretty darn well. Helped out my team and the village, took them the enemies out, then pushed into the city trying to help. My mistake was actually at the end that I didn't move away, but everything else went flawlessly, and sitting back in a tier 8 fight at the beginning of the game is not a bad idea. You are tier 6, you have like 750 hit points, absolutely no armor, you stand no chance against tier 8 mediums or anything like that, so that was the right decision to stay back and then push it up later on in the game. 8 kills as you can see, and 3,585 damage. Okay, let's move on to the next replay. Okay guys, to keep this short, this will be the last replay for the video. I am in a Cromwell B again, as I wanted to be, on mines. This is a tier 7, and I pushed the ELC, unfortunately, right into his friend, but he doesn't mind. Okay, so what do we know? There are 2 Cromwell Bs and nothing else. Maybe the ELC could make it in time, but yeah, our team already pushes up and so I decide to go to the top of the hill. And there's not too much actually fighting right now, so oh, I get a beautiful shot into the Cromwell, and yep, another one. That guy just suicided right into all of us. Okay, let's continue. So what do we have here? Another Cromwell B. He just fired, so I can take a shot, and I pull back. Alright, I get almost killed by artillery, and this is the time where I decide to push back because I do not have the capabilities to encounter those heavies and stay alive. But what I will do next is I'm going to push into this bush, and this is a really good location, and try to spot artillery. Artillery normally, yeah, perfect. Okay, I killed the Lefay, and he goes down. That was a short battle for him. Alright, so 3 kills, 2 of them are mine. And I'm pretty well in the game at this moment. I'll try to get a sneaky shot into the back of that other Cromwell B. And it worked. Now, I can't push out too far, also I'll fall down the cliff. So I'll try to snapshot the ULC, and wow, there was like a tiny opening. And I got it. That was lucky. So I see the heavies push up the hill, so I will have to help them, and I decide to come from the other side, which is always a good idea because they are focusing in a different direction. The Churchill gets hit from my tank and taken out. Nice. Next up, T-29. I don't get the kill, but I get the damage into that tank, and we're already up to 1,500 damage. Oh, yeah, about that, and we are already dominating. The enemy team is falling. I will try to get a shot into the Cromwell B again, but while aiming down that road, I decide to actually shoot the Churchill. I track him, fortunately. I want to retrack him, but I bounce. And he gets taken out by somebody else. Enemy Cromwell B realized that I was behind him and pushed back. But that is actually a mistake because your turret is too far front, so he has to pull back way too far to actually hit me. And he goes down. Alright, so as a Cromwell, you actually want to dominate, or actually as a fast, medium, or light, you want to dominate on the hilltop if you have the capabilities to do so. And I shot somewhere in the location of the Hellcat and certainly hit him. So that's another beautiful shot into tank. It all adds up. And now I see the Tiger P just pushing down there. I don't want to try to rush and ram him to death, so I'm trying to slide behind him. And I do so in a fairly decent way. Okay, so we took out the last enemy heavy, and now it's down to 2 artilleries somewhere back at cap. This is pretty obvious what's going to happen. I initially think they're somewhere back at those buildings, but I get a spot to my right. And I think that Bishop already gave up and went AFK because this team just freaking lost so fast. Alright, this concludes it for today, or for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I think as a Cromwell B, if you really want to dominate on mines, you will have to push to the top of that hill. You have a great overview to, and can take out either enemy artillery if they're stupid enough, and shoot down on whatever tank is trying to push the city, or you can't really call it city, the village where the cap area is. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, that's it for now, and as you saw, I had beautiful games in the Cromwell B, and I will have more beautiful games in that tank. I highly recommend it. It is great. It is a brawler, it is a sniper, it can do whatever it wants, it can spot. You just have to be careful because your armor is pretty low. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like, write something down in comments, subscribe. I would totally enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Have a nice one. Bye.